It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. Gets it to the 15. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Packers will take over possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now give left side to Lloyd. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Again, a run with Lloyd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Musgrave. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Looking screen, but they intercept it. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love back to it after the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. A give right side. Here's Lloyd. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for not? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Love from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Love to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now here's Hooker. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Throwing from the gun here. Ball finds his running back. It's Jawhar Jordan. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Got Williams, and it's complete. There it is, touchdown, Detroit! The Lions break the tie here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. Nice cut back to the right sideline. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He's on the move. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside,
ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
that run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's brought down at the line. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to it. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Here's Hooker. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hooker to throw. Finds Laporta. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
To throw is Hooker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on. It turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give left side for Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Lions trailing in the early going. Second and 6 coming up here. Now Hooker. Escapes out to the left. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Third down run by Gibbs. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. The Packers take their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. First and 10 coming up. Shotgun now for Love. This is reeled in by Reed. He gets loose down the right side. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Reed the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. To throw, Hooker. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hooker will look to throw. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hooker set to pass. Taking a deep shot here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's dropping back to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Up from the secondary, and it's Rakestraw on the tackle. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. To go. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing off the play fake here. Flush down out to his left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 8. Searches from the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Now here's Hooker. This is complete to Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Back to throw. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
2nd and 3 now. From the 19. Near the goal line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Caught near the pylon. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
They'll throw it again. Catch is made in close. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running left with Lloyd. And this one doesn't go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 32. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure or get that first down anyway.
First down throw. Here's Love. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Love from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Love now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this will be a 2nd effort of the contest. Takes this in at the 25. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Only 1 quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Man in motion, headed right. Here's 2nd and 14. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He has it at the 5. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That's in the hands of Moore. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll toss it to Gibbs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kid, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action on first down. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Lions holding a 4-point lead. 2nd and 3 now. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.
Keep running!
It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Green Bay.